Hello, internet people. My name is Perlision. I want to state one thing that's obvious, real quick. One thing that needs to be said now. I've been lying about my age to Nathan for basically the entirety we've been together, and it's because not because for malicious intent or anything like that, or Nathan is. No, Nathan has never known my true age. I've been lying to him that I was 2 years older than him, being 22, while I was always 2 years younger than him, going to be 18 this year. So I just wanted to state that real quick.
Hello, people. I am Nathaniel Night Sky. I just wanted to state one other thing that is recently known to me is that I found out that my partner had lied about their age being 22, while it turns out to be 17 all these years I've been dating with them. Okay, chapter 1. I wanna say that the picture of the big text that I sent to a server does exist. Yes, I said that, but I was 17 at that time, and I'm oblivious to what real life and fiction was. I'm just being a stupid 17-year-old. And now that I think about it, I shouldn't talk something like that to like a lolicon. It's just like a pedophile at that point. The next point is on if someone will act like this, I will just cut them off completely to just stop at that point. Well, just because I was 17 at that time, I'm just dumb, okay? And well, while he said every 17-year-old needs to mature up, but not me. I'm still stupid, okay? And the part where there is some other guy said fetishizing lesbians, I was so confused on what they meant. Well, because yes, I mostly draw women, and what is wrong with drawing women and lesbians and Yuri? It's just very odd to me that you are mad that I am drawing lesbians like that. The next one is about the drawing that the your character here drawing is it was a drawing from memory because I was scrolling through Pinterest and I found this. Well, it was like a glimpse. I didn't fully remember it. And then when I was in like an art block or something, I just, oh, I remember I seeing this in Pinterest. So I just tried to draw that from memory. Well, I didn't know it was your character here because I just saw a glimpse of it. And the last one is about the goblin thing, the goblin comment I said, and I genuinely just thought that nothing can bad happen when I said something like that. It's just because I thought it was just a silly little characters from D&D and what other games is like that, and I don't know if it's like related to other people. It's just I'm kind of sorry. Well, really? Then in my opinion, thank you for like letting me know now, but that if I'm just gonna talk about goblins and it's related to those people, but most of my talk about goblins are just gonna be like those silly little characters. It's not nothing against the other certain people.
Can I add something onto it here? Okay.
Yeah.
I do want to also say that not everyone in the world's gonna view goblins as like it's a stereotype for Jewish people. It's a lot of people like me and Nathan mostly view goblins as, like he said, silly little things. They're often very common enemy types in games, and that's also how I view them. I don't ever view them as a stereotype for Jewish people. Just because a couple of bad eggs decide that, let's make it about gold and Jewish people. No, not everyone's gonna view goblins that way. It's not right to. It's just not right. It's all I gotta say. It's everyone has different views on certain things like that. That's all I gotta say about it.
Okay. Back to me, chapter 2 about the Tradon group. The first one is I already moved on this long ago. It's about that one person that I talked about the quote unquote death threats, and at that time I don't know any further context, and I just went on with my guts. It was really genuinely my fault, and I apologize for it, and I already moved on to from the topic, and I don't really want to continue that one any further because I already said sorry. And the second one, I think, yeah, I think that's it for chapter 2 about the dragon thing.
I
And the third one, oh, okay, what?
I
Okay,
also want to add a bit to it. Me and Nathan wanted to move on from Draydon. We still do want to move on from Draydon Nation. We've wanted to forget about them and just reflect on our past for a long time. And I think we've done that successfully. I don't have see any reason why to bring it to the present any further. We've reflected and improved on ourselves after this. There's no reason to bring it to the present. It's like we've moved on. We've wanted to forget about Draydon Nation as a whole because personally I don't like dwelling on old dramas. It hurts my it I don't like dwelling on them. It reminds me of when times were like really bad and how I ruined a bunch of relationships. But I want to move along from that. I want to use that experience as like a learning experience. I want to like learn to not treat people that way. And again, I think I've done that successfully. I don't want this to be brought up so often. It's not right. We've tried moving on from this. That's all I gotta say about this part here. You can go, Nathan.
okay. Now, chapter 3 about the attention seeking is the first one is about that Eris character. While it's a really massive coincidence that both character is named Eris, well, at that time, people will know about the other person's Eris, and then just ask me if they are like, oh, is it like related to this Eris or like this Eris? It just makes me feel weird, like I'm just like a copy to them just because the name is very similar, and I just feel so bad about it. And I feel like just ill to myself. And then the next one is about the conversation about me, Pearl, and his sibling is mostly a gag and just is a joke. The whole thing is possibly a joke.
I will also add on this. Yes, I will confirm it. Yeah, it is. It was all a joke kind of thing. The conversation was unserious. We weren't really being serious about it at all. Like, that's what joke is. We're not being serious about it. It's only serious when it becomes genuine or harmful. But we were just joking around. That's it. There's there's no more to that, really. That's all I have to add here.
Okay, and next one is the about the pregnancy joke, incest joke, and other kind of uh dark humor jokes. It's it's really just for like it's jokes for a reason. If you're not comfortable with it, then you just should say so, and I'll shut up about it. If you don't say like please you should stop, or like it's getting uncomfortable to me, well, you just need to say something, then I'll shut up about it. It's not gonna be like my main joke, as it well, dark humor is kind of some parts, but not like it's gonna be every time that I talk. It's not gonna be those kind of jokes. And then the next is about the quote unquote suicide bait. Well, at that time, I was just really being at my lowest, and it was being like genuine, being a genuine like suicidal, and it was me being left out, feeling left out. It just hurts me. And that other one, I commented something freaky about a person's character is towards the character and not the person itself. And at that time, I don't know if it was a persona. Then I tried to contact this person again and again, and out of the blue, they just ignored me, and I cannot find the picture because it's gone completely out of the internet, and I just completely forgot that it ever happened. And the other thing is that I confirm that I have cut myself, but it's not in the arms. It's the thigh part, and it's like the inner part. It's just small. It's so I don't want it to be like the main attention. So it's I just want to make it like a bit subtle. I don't want that to be like, oh, it's just, oh, ooh, you did this to yourself. No, I don't want to reveal that to myself. I just want to say it that I cut myself. Yes, I cut myself. And another thing is that back at that time, my NSFW account doesn't really get any attraction. It's just me and Pearl retweeting, engaging, and liking with each other. Just those that like that's why I said something like those. It's because it doesn't really get any attraction. Just me and Pearl talking about it,
I will
and
also.
I
Oh,
think
hold on.
this is this is another
On. I
thing.
also want to add to that one. At the time, our NSFW counts were small. You weren't you only at like 200 and 100? Like, you weren't big.
I think yeah. I think it's like 100 to 100, and you at like 50, 60, like that.
It
Yes.
was very small. It made me feel incredibly shitty. You can continue on to the next part here.
Okay. Oh, the next part is about the trans and the Pride Month, and to that, my statement is that, well, it's not me being fake trans or anything. It's just like how me and Pearl every Pride Month does it. It's just our thing. Basically, we just change into like we be like either a different gender or like be another like sexuality
We
or
do it
something.
for celebration of Pride Month.
Yeah, we just do it for like just to celebrate Pride Month. That's it.
I personally do this very often with like Christmas and Halloween because I like celebrating those months because it's a month of that has that thing, you know. December has Christmas and Halloween is in October, so I changed my name to Frostcation and Spookation, and for the Pride months I did Trans Asian as like because one it's a funny pun like transition, and two it's because I want to celebrate it. I wasn't trying to fake my gender or sexuality or any of that. I was not trying to bait. I've confirmed to someone to multiple people when they were saying like, "Oh, Oomph is trans now," and I confirmed that no, I'm just doing this to celebrate Pride Month. That's it. That's all I got to add here.
Okay, and the next one is about my NSFW banner. Now, I really wanted to make this as a banner, this one as a banner, but there are one of my friend just told me straight up in DMs is that the banner can make me get banned. So I just turned it into another person's fan art just because I don't want to get banned.
Should I move on to my part now?
What other part?
This one here, chapter 4.
Oh yeah, chapter 4. Okay.
And for the viewers, real quick, this does confirm this is all like real time. We are not scripting this or anything. We are in VC talking about this. Anyways, moving on. I want to state for chapter 4. No, Nathan has never manipulated, forced me, none of that. He's never done anything like that. Most things that I was doing, sure, may have been related to Nathan, but most of the time it was because I wanted to do it. Me. I when I went to go make my NSFW account, I honestly just wanted to do it. And about the porn addiction thing, I've had one for longer than I've met Nathan. It's not that he awoke in it. If anything, I've just became more public about it. I don't know where. Just, I don't know where he got that. He awakened it in me, and well, yes, I did start doing NSFW art because of Nathan. Again, it was because I also wanted to do NSFW art for a while. I've had OCs before I met Nathan. Here. I've had OCs before I met Nathan, and I wanted to always make like female OCs to lewd because I'm a gooner. I like women. I like yeah, and I just have my own free will too. I don't have to. If I want to do this thing, I'm likely gonna go and do it. I'm not gonna do it if it was like obviously wrong, but like if I just wanted to do it, that's it. I have my own free will when it comes to doing things. Like if I want to make an NSFW account, I will. I've wanted to for the longest of time. I know this may not sound bad. This likely will, but that's genuinely how I feel. Uh, next part, Nathan.
Next part, chapter 5.
Chapter 5 about the
Yeah.
that stuff.
Okay. Chapter 5 is about my fantasies. I do need to explain myself again. I just think that incest is a joke. It's funny to me, but it has been like a running gag.
Dark humor.
And yeah, it's just dark humor like that. It's just kind of funny to me. Well, it's not every time I talk about it, no.
Some people
and that
like having taboo jokes like that. Well, my family
yeah,
jokes around with taboo jokes every once in a while. Like it's how some people are. Some of us like taboo jokes like that. You
same
can
in my family house. In my family house that I'm currently living is also like that too. And the other thing is that the thirst trap thing was uh, a complete lie. It was a complete lie. It was just so stupid of me to even mention it. I do apologize for that. It was just a lie to get attention. And also he mentioned that I have siblings. While I don't specify that I have siblings, well, yes, I have sisters. Is that my eldest sister? I have two eldest elder sisters. I am the youngest in my family, and we do these like dark humor jokes, but it's not a common thing. It's just like sometimes, not really every single time. No, the other time, well, my OC Natalie is not base of my sister. It's just a lie. It's my persona. Natalie is me myself. Next in the topic is about the Wendigo lady, and
your
yes,
ex.
yes, I used to have a girlfriend before Pearl. We broke up. It's not really that we broke up, something happened. It's just like we mutually agreed to split up. It's nothing really about like very harmful to me. No, it's just like we agreed to just split up. That's it. And I moved on to it. And also the cat dance thing, I just lied for attention. That's it, actually. Also the picture of Artemis and Apollo, it's just that I drew that just because it's funny that how they crash into each other. It looks like them kissing.
Again, it's
It's
one of your
it's a
taboo
joke.
jokes.
Yes, it's just
Dark humor.
one of my shit post. Yes, it's like it's just one of my shit posts that I want to draw. It's just like so. It's kind of funny that they crash into each other when they die. That's it. Chapter 6 is next.
Yeah, chapter 6 is next, obviously.
Okay, chapter 6. Okay, chapter 6. The first picture about Natalie getting it with.
Continue.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I want to. Again, the first picture about Natalie getting it with the creature, that weird little creature. It was a gag. It was a joke. Another
It
another
was
joke drawing.
it was a joke between me and Nathan. That's really it. It was an old art that was made before my suspension of Discord. Oh yeah, I gotta talk about that too. Continue though, but all right.
Oh,
The
okay.
creature, the joke about that of Natalie getting fucked by a creature that I made was again a joke between me and Nathan. And he just recently decided to post it, so he did not
It
recently
was
draw it. He hasn't ever.
yeah. It
It
was
was a
just
one-time thing too. He's never really drawn anything else afterwards. And yeah, that's really it. That's all I gotta add to this part.
yeah. It was completely stupid of me. Another stupid decision that I made to post it. It was, yeah, I should have kept that between me and Pearl. It shouldn't be public like that.
Mhm.
And the second image about uh, Dukes getting it with a horse, it's just a short term idea that I completely regret drawing. I kind of keep it public, not really public, but like public ish in just that Discord. That's it. I'm not drawing kind of like that again just because it's kind of weird because and it's just a one time it's just a another thing of those while it's just a short minded action that I did. Okay.
Yeah. Uh, Chapter 7 is something I'm mostly going to be talking about
Okay. Then go on.
because this is something that is most of the pedophile allegations that are towards Nathan are false. Nathan isn't a pedophile. He has never known my actual age because I have been lying about it for our entire relationship. And the reason why I've been doing that was not out of any malicious intent or anything like that. The sole reason why I've been lying about my age was because I was afraid that I would lose people close to me because of my age and being treated differently. And my worst fear was that if Nathan found out my actual age, I would lose him. That's my biggest fear. And that's the whole reason why I lied about my age. And my actual age is 17 years old. I am going to be 18 this October. And I've been lying that I was 22. I also state that. Anything else?
That's all.
We forgot to talk about the subchapters. I think we should talk about the stuff of
Mm,
Marky here.
no. Probably later. I
No,
Have I
it's
said
now.
something? Oh, it's now. Okay.
Yeah. So the things about Marky, well, yes, Nathan has interacted with them in the past. It's not because he wanted to. It's because one of Nathan's close friends, who we will not name to keep them anonymous, because I don't think they should get that kind of attention, have close relations with Marky, if not like best friends, as far as I know. Marky and this mysterious person is in a very close relationship. I have no idea if they're getting groomed by Marky as well or anything like that, but all I know is that they're in a close relationship. I've When I first heard about Marky, I have heard of the bad things he's done, and I immediately shunned him out of my life. He's had made attempts to contact me, and I've immediately blocked him because of said things he's done, and I just don't want to be affiliated with that kind of person. For Nathan's case, I'll let him speak here.
Okay. For me, my interactions with Marky is that, well, in first glance, I know he was like a creep, but but that's just another stupid part of me that, well, not really stupid, but more of like a I believe in second chances, so that sure, probably this guy would change in a few months, I guess. And while he while he said to me is that something that not really, what's the word, not really show that he's a creep in like what I have seen, but some other people have showed me more evidence that he's like, oh, he's like more of a creep than I initially thought. And as of recent now, is that I just gonna cut him off, and his something related to him or like his close friends or like that, I'm just gonna cut contact with them. I think that's it for my end of the story.
I don't think we have much else to add about this. I,
Mm,
I do have
no,
some things I want to say to Saber personally, because he's been a person that I've tried to shun from my life because I do not want to interact with him any further. But he's been stalking me and Nathan for since we've cut contact with him first time back in what was it 2024 I think it was. We've
I think it's yeah. I think it's late 2024.
Yeah, he's Saber has been stalking us for a while, just creepily looking at anything we do. And recently this year, I did try to tell him to, hey, leave us alone, man. We want nothing to do with you anymore. We left all those things back in the past and we've moved on. But Saber didn't want to move on. He wanted to hold a grudge longer than an elephant. I've said to Saber to just leave us alone. I have nothing. I don't want to do anything with Saber and any people he's affiliated with. I want to leave my past behind because I am ashamed of my past. I want to reflect and better myself from it. But Saber has been constantly bringing that up. I I just don't want him to be doing that. And I again tried telling him to please leave us alone. And again, he has never done that. He's constantly stalked us. Maybe repeating words, but it's
Also,
really
yeah,
bothering.
it's also 3 years.
You
3 years we have basically changed
That's one thing I also want
from.
to talk about too. Saber is
Oh, yeah, okay.
one of those. It seems like to be one of those type of people to pull up things that are sorry, that were from years ago. Like for example, the lolicon thing that Nathan said when he was 17. Again, that was 3 years ago. That's a long time to change. I don't get why people seem to think that that's not the case. We've I've seen time and time again that people will pull up things that this person did years ago, even if it's as short as 3 years ago. Again, 3 years is still a long time to change, even if it doesn't seem like it. It is. Like I've seen many examples of YouTuber said the N word 10 years ago. Okay, that's 10 years ago. That's time to change. He's likely not that kind of person. Same case happens here with Nathan. I got one more thing I do want to say to Saber is you've a lot of things you didn't really seem have full context of. I I can't think of anything at the moment. I know that sounds bad, but it's like I said, it seems like you just don't have much context. Like the banner thing with Nathan, how he changed it not long after. You didn't know the exact reason why, and that was because Nathan was afraid he would get banned. I would be too. I don't want to get banned off Twitter. It
And also that one context of the your character here, I've said it before that I attempt to draw that from memory, and I didn't know it was a your character here because I just skimmed through Pinterest and I didn't know it was a your character here, a
that
commission like that.
that wasn't allowed to be traced. Remember that
Yes,
again. You
yes,
weren't
something like
aware
that.
of. One more thing I do want to say about Saber is you had no reason to make this public. We could have easily solved this in private, but I that's not how you want to work, do you? I would love to like speak on email or Instagram or something like that. You didn't need to
Yeah,
release this publicly, and for what? To defame us? Like, it's you call us. You're immature for that, Saber. You really are. I.
yeah,
This just
like
isn't
you.
how you should have done it. You could have easily done this privately. It's really immature to do
Yeah,
it this way.
and you are as far as I know that you are 18 or above. So it means that you are fully adult. And this is really just immature of you for doing it publicly. And I would me and Pearl would love to just like talk it out on private in like a voice channel or something like that. But you gotta do it into public, quote unquote, defame us. For calling me a groomer, that is untrue because I have no idea that he that Pearl had lied about their age, and I really genuinely thought that he was 22 all these time.
Again, I've been
That's
lying
it.
about it. I've said this already. One
I've
more.
never groomed. Yeah,
Continue. Yeah,
that's the thing. I've never groomed anyone.
and I wouldn't
I've
think you
never
are.
attempt. Yeah, I've never attempt to talk to any minors. I just ask, how old are you, or how comfortable are you to talking? That's it. I will ask them if like if they are uncomfortable with it. I'm just gonna end the conversation there. That's it.
And I got one more thing I want to just state real quick regarding the Google Drive, mainly the what is it, post watch content, whatever it was. You did list a bunch of
Mm.
things of like kinks and fetishes that we're into, which is just like I don't see any reason why you'd want to put that. Was it to make us seem like we're freaks, gooners? And okay, but it's kind of hypocritical of you, Saber, because we're we know that you basically fetishize fat people like a lot.
And big, yeah, fetishizes big people, and what is that like big gigantus, or whatever is that
Right, you was
big people
Saber
thingy?
was
Yes.
also really into gigantism. We're not shaming you for it, Saber. FYI, we're pointing out that it came off that you were kink shaming us. That's all I wanted to say. Like, I understand being grossed out, but by our weird things like Nathan's into nipple penetration, I'm into piss. Sure, one's gross
I'm
and
also
one's
into
anatomically incorrect. What say again?
well about that, about the non anatomically correct. Well, yes, non anatomically correct. Well, it's just like
It's a
an
fantasy.
expression. Yeah, it's just a fantasy. It's just an expression. That's all.
I've also
And
said
yeah,
on my SFW account that I enjoy the idea of like fairies. That's all I gotta say. And them being super stretchy, being able to fit a wiener. That's a fantasy. I am just imagining thoughts. And that's all I gotta say about that. I also did say on my SFW account that I was really into the idea of, I guess, public indecency, and I am aware that it is illegal. There's a reason why it's a fantasy. There's lots of artists out there that I know of who are also into the idea of public indecency, including myself. There's there's no reason that you need to point that out, Saber. Point out that we are kinky and fashy. There's no
and
reason you need
also
to do
about
that.
okay,
You can, if you have anything else to say, Nathan, go, because I think I'm done yapping.
okay, about yeah, also about the kind of quote unquote king shame, not really king shaming, is that yes, other people also draws like what a human fucking a werewolf, or like a human fucking a dragon, like a at least, well, it's just it's fantasies. It's fantasy for a reason. It's not really meant to be realistic. That's
Uh,
it.
Something I do have to add about the werewolf thing. Not every werewolf in fiction are feral. Like I went and made like a werewolf version of my one of my personas, the one that I basically stopped trying to draw and represent myself as such. I had I made myself a drawing of him as a werewolf, and that was for Nathan, and it's not like a feral werewolf. He's just a sentient werewolf. It's like just a fucking furry. That's all I gotta say about that. Not every werewolf in fiction is gotta be the same exact thing. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, and all. I think yeah, that is it for me. Also,
Okay, well,
I have nothing.
I got nothing else to add. Nathan has nothing else to add. All I want to say is, Saber, you've painted us in a very bad light, and especially on Nathan. The fact that when this released, you ended up making me feel suicidal afterwards. Like I didn't want to have a bunch of my friends and possibly even Nathan leaving me just because of this video. You're trying to ruin our reputation with this, with a lot of it being false information,
Or
or
just
or
don't
if
have
not false,
full context.
yeah, not full context or anything like that. Like you've this was, and again, you could have handled this privately, but that's not how you work, right? We
Or
could have
just
easily,
move on.
or that's what me and Nathan want, Saber. We want to move on. We want to forget you because we we're trying to better ourselves from that past, and you're just reminding us of it constantly here. And then now there's this whole thing that is getting a bunch of people to hate us. I've already lost like 15 followers, and Nathan lost 50. It's I
Yeah.
I don't want to be losing people because of this, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm very worried and want my own word in it. And just because I'm a minor, viewers, that doesn't mean I don't have free will. I wanted to do this. I wanted to stay with Nathan, and I wanted to make this video with him. I have my own word in this as well. And part of this is my fault, especially with the Dre Domination stuff. I've had drama with them as well. So I just
No, it
want.
was
You're good. But that's.
yeah.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say here. Saber, you could have easily just handled this better. But you're very immature for making this whole thing public in an attempt to defame us. That's all I gotta say here.
Yeah. We're trying to do better, and now please, your turn to do better.
Just leave us alone and move on. That's what we want. I'll end recording now.